Big fight here in Atlanta.
I wonder how Elijah and Williams are feeling right now with waiting. I mean, it's already anxious enough, like on fight day, because the first thing you want to do is get in the ring, but waiting for a judge is another type of anxious feeling.
I can't imagine that. I think
and that's why Lugo. That's why Lugo's moving. You know, that's why he's moving, keeping warm.
Here we go, guys.
Williams starts the fight off with some nice jabs. One of them landed on Lugo.
Right there, you can actually see exactly what his dad was saying that they worked on, that he's not smothering and coming in with the right hand and keeping his distance. I'm already liking this new Elijah Lugo.
But does Lugo look a little stiff to you, Leon?
I definitely think so, but it still could be the fact that he's young and, you know, even with all the amateur experience, the under the lights and the pros is still different. So I still think he's just learning how to get his feet wet and learning to get the professional pace instead of an amateur pace.
Absolutely. He's still a teenager.
I'd like to see Lugo throw a lot more in combination.
Keeps that hand pretty low, leaving him open to a right hand from Williams.
You know, sometimes though, as a fighter, we actually do that to bait you to throw the right hand so we can capitalize off it, and I wonder if that's what Lugo's doing now.
It's a good body shot by Williams.
Nice hook by Lugo. Another left.
A good straight right hand by Lugo as well. It's obvious who's the aggressor. Lugo switched to southpaw.
I expected to see a little bit more from Williams, considering he had a complete camp and said he was feeling real ready for him, but right now it just seems like Elijah has the full pace of this fight.
Right, I was gonna ask you, if you look at Williams' eyes, does he look tentative? Does he look like he's worried about Lugo's power, or maybe that's just his look?
No, I think being a fighter and reading people's faces and emotions is huge when you're in the ring, and what I see is that he looks scared to get hit by Elijah. And it could have been that the first right hand that he landed.
Right, just landed another good right hand flush on the chin of Williams.
Williams has to be careful. He crosses his feet when he tries to get away from Lugo.
Right, and it seems like he's in retreat mode and wants to hopefully catch him with a counter coming in.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is, like, it's almost like every time Lugo throws, he doesn't really want to engage with it. He kind of shells up, or he grabs it.
If you can't beat him, grab him.
That was a great first round for Elijah Lugo.
Round one in the books. All right, let's go over there to Ak and see who he has in the bevel chair.
Look, if you ever been in a barbershop, you've heard of bevel. If not, you need to get to a shop. It's the best barber brand in the business, and you've never seen anything like this before. In a boxing venue, a barber chair. And guess what? We're going to be talking to some important people right on this chair while they're getting touched up. That's right. I got Lauren right here. She has skills, and she's going to be chopping it up with some of the illest boxing people that are going to be in the building today. They're going to get touched up. If my beard wasn't so clean, my barber Marty wasn't so nice, I would let her toss up. Let's go back to the guys.
Ak is in his comfort zone in that bevel chair.
Yeah, he definitely seems a little too comfortable up there.
A little too comfortable. You don't want to touch that perfect beard. I think he takes it off at night.
That was a beautiful body shot by Lugo. And you could tell that hurt Williams. He's holding his breath right now.
.30 seconds in, round two.
Lugo's trying to bait him to counter him right now.
I'm wondering what instructions that Lugo got in the corner.
I'm assuming make him make his mistakes because it's going to give Lugo so many opportunities to capitalize off it.
And are you saying that because he's not rushing in as much as he was in the first round?
Exactly. He's still taking his time.
I like to see Elijah kind of bring those elbows in a little bit. It keeps him out wide and really open for body shots.
That's the first thing we noticed the first time we seen him. It's not as bad as it was the first fight, I believe, but it's still just a little bit wide.
Well, not only do his elbows kind of make him susceptible and vulnerable for body shots, but when you have someone that's in front of you that's very twitchy, they're going to be able to read your punches because your elbows are flaring instead of some like a snapping kind of punch.
Yes.
See, he's not coming in with a stiff jab. He's kind of trying to wheel that right hand in, but not in the right distance.
I don't know. Is it me or Williams got a little bit more confident?
Definitely more confident, but he gets hit with a hard right hand there.
And he reacts to Raphael to body shots.
He's a young fighter who wants to impress, but there's pressure on him. We got a big crowd in here.
Williams just landed a right hand, but it didn't seem like it had much steam on it because Lugo shook it away.
Well, the other thing that we also have to consider is that Elijah Lugo has Nathan Lugo in his camps 24/7. So, you know, he's been in front of someone that has a lot of skill. So I feel like Elijah's not fazed by anything that Williams is going to bring to the table because of that.
He probably has a good chin because of that as well.
Yeah, his brother hits hard.
He can crack.
But Williams is holding his own right now in there against a young amateur phenom.
That's to be expected by someone who was shot at 21 and had to relearn how to walk.
Yeah, he started boxing late, but says it's his calling.
I definitely respect Williams a lot for taking this opportunity. It's not easy coming in as the opponent.
Definitely not. All right, let's take a look at the highlights.
Yeah, look, I think the distance is the problem here where Lugo is not using a jab, so he's smothering himself with those shots. So those hard power shots he's not able to land because he's smothering himself. Williams has something to do with that because he's tying him up as well.
Well, that's something that Lugo's dad actually said that they worked on, which was not smothering and coming in with his punches. And I believe in the first round, he executed that very well, and it did show that he has that in him. However, we're now in the second round, and, you know, maybe fatigue might be kicking in, and he's going back to his old habits. So I do want to see him keep the distance.
And plus, Williams, is not being walked over so easily. He's giving him a challenge.
Round 3 underway. A patient Lugo comes out again, Liana. Just got caught with a jab by Williams.
I'm liking this pace by Lugo. I mean, this is his first 6-round fight, and, you know, he's on him.
Definitely more
He's
patient.
he's here to fight.
He wants to land that knockout, but he's a bit more patient in this round than he was in the last two, and especially in his first 2 fights. But I know how it's getting at him that he still hasn't scored a knockdown, being such a knockout artist in the amateurs.
It has to be in the back of his mind. But at the end of the day, you want to get a win. But I think maybe that's what it is, Liana. His father may be telling him, and trainer may be telling him, you got to pace yourself. You got to go these rounds.
The
You
thing
can
is,
see it
I
in his
mean,
face. He fights so aggressive every shot with bad intentions. But I think that as his career progresses, he'll get more patient when it comes to that. He'll let the shots
absolutely.
come.
He's going to end up calming down. I mean, like I said, he's 18, and he has his whole life ahead of him right now. And I do feel like even with having the conversation with both the Lugo brothers, Nathan showed a ton of growth in our conversation. So I'm expecting the same by the time Elijah is Nathan's age as well.
Yeah, that's a good point, man. You always follow your big brother.
For sure. I mean, after talking to Elijah, he said that he has one of the biggest advantages with having Nathan in his as a brother.
even though you growing up, you wasn't the oldest, but you were like the big.
Yeah,
the big
I
sibling.
was like the big sibling.
Good right hand landed there by Elijah. Seems like Williams is taking his shots well, Barack.
He's taking those body shots really well. I believe that Elijah actually had him hurt twice to the body.
Did he just look at us? It looked like Elijah just looked that way. I think he didn't like something Leanna said there.
I think he heard what you said.
Stop for a second and what?
There it goes again.
Yeah, I think Lugo is landing those shots, but I don't know if he's really sitting down on his punches.
He might not be turning it over.
Yeah.
Arm punches, a lot of arm punches, but it's good as long as he's getting these rounds in and these reps in. That was a good lead right there. Landed perfectly.
On the body.
Williams took it well.
But one thing we can say, William appears to be in shape.
Indeed. Look, as we touched on earlier, when he got shot, Brock, him and his friends were getting together to watch the pay-per-view showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor. It inspired him.
I wonder if they already paid that $100.
No, they
Still had to go to the hospital.
pirated it. Allegedly. Williams' corner is very confident too, Barack. They're here to win, even though they're coming in as the B-side.
Well, he's definitely here to win. If we look at these punch stats right here, you see Lugo with a slight edge, 13 punches. But Williams is making this a competitive fight.
I tell you what, this is good and it serves Elijah Lugo well, being matched like this early in his career, being tested early in his career.
He's actually right now, without realizing, he has someone in front of him that's just trying to survive and trying to win. And he's making Lugo work for it. And I think that's exactly what Lugo needs to get a knockout. That make him work for it, make him set it up. So this is going to be great for both sides.
Yeah. But Williams, if he wants to try to get a victory, he's going to have to do a little more than what he's been doing. He's been letting Elijah push him back the entire fight so far. Okay. Elijah's letting the jab go now.
Did we notice that Williams just came out as an orthodox?
Yeah, now he's back to his southpaw stance.
But at the same time, Lugo came out in southpaw.
Oh, okay.
Right. And a little bit more aggressive this round, fourth round.
Yeah,
nice body work.
When he throws that lead right, he switches to his southpaw stance for a second.
He lets that back leg jump up and go in the front.
That's an awkward style. That's why I think Lugo's very difficult to tell. Williams hasn't landed a clean shot yet.
And it would appear to be that Lugo was open for a shot,
right?
Especially a straight left.
That was a nice little fake, and he landed that check hook.
Oh, he was faking the right hand,
right,
and threw the left hand.
There's a little sweat lands on our paperwork here.
It landed on my face.
I think Lugo's placing his shots a little bit better here, Barack, in this round, trying to get that stoppage.
I also think this is the most that he's went to the body all fight, and I think that's going to be another thing that opens up more for him.
Yeah, definitely to slow Williams down. Did he take a point off for holding, clinching?
I don't know what he took a point off for.
He's already behind in the fight, so now he has an even steeper mountain to climb as Lugo lands a right hand and a flurry by the ropes.
Lugo taking control in the fourth round. Williams already got deducted for holding.
Distance not there. I think Williams is a little stunned by Lugo, and he's trying to hold on.
He definitely doesn't have his legs right now, Williams.
But this is exactly where Lugo needs to learn how to calm down and then get the stoppage when you have somebody hurt, not just rushing because someone's hurt.
Exactly. Not smothering your shots, giving yourself enough room to land that big shot.
Right, but when you're 2-0 and you don't have any knockouts, you You get excited. You get excited and you jump on the guy. You're seeing his legs a little wobbly.
Yeah, but you're talking about 2-0 Rocket. The guy has over 240 amateur fights.
And has knocked out people. You're absolutely right.
Okay, a little showboating by as Williams lands a little 1-2 there on the southpaw stance.
Lugo's feeling himself, giving him angles.
Did you see the little Tyson coming through?
Good combination landed by Lugo there. 1-2-3.
I'm surprised the ref is not saying something about Williams keep bending over.
He's giving him a few minutes just to the point of both guys trade shots there. But obviously Elijah's landing the hardest shots here.
Absolutely. Tom Williams coming in with the right hand. There's a leaping jab from the southpaw stance by Lugo.
I've never seen that before.
I've seen a couple of fighters do that.
Yeah, you see it in the UFC.
I see Roy Jones do that a couple of times.
Boy, it's special.
All from the fuck down, hands up. Everything is short, everything is short. Head movement, get your leg in, everything is short. Okay? You gotta keep fucking grabbing. You're gonna grab you all fucking night. You're doing fucking jujitsu or some shit. Alright? I need everything short when he's doing that. Okay? You got 2 more rounds. Beat him up. Don't
Right
respect
now,
him.
Lugo is here in that corner, Leanna. Are you telling him to go for the knockout? Or are you telling him to maintain and do what you're doing?
If I was his coach, what I would be telling him to do is I would just tell him to commit from the chest down to his hips and then come up in combination. So you can't throw out the same part of the body more than 2 punches. So if you're double jabbing to the head, the next punch got to go to the body.
I like that, mixing it up and down.
That's definitely what's going to get Williams out of here.
Throw the same punches 3 times.
Yeah, they're going to end up moving, and a smart fighter's going to pick up on that.
You end up like Leo Santa Cruz, Devontae Davis. Start of the 5th round. Elijah Lugo ahead on the scorecards, allegedly.
Oh, he's for sure over.
Ahead on the punch stats.
He said allegedly, no.
Allegedly, 5-0, I would say.
But he's ahead. But is he ahead on the fashion though? I'm digging the snake
I like the snake skin better.
I do like the snake skin. Ah, that's a good point.
Well, you won 1 bath.
Unfortunately, in this ring, you got to win rounds.
Down goes Williams.
And I called it. A body shot is what was going to do it.
Right after Williams has landed a body shot, he got caught.
Looks like Elijah Lugo is going to get his first.
Oh, nope, he got up. Let's see if Lugo jumps
2 minutes left to finish him off and get that bonus money.
He has to go back downstairs. This is exactly what Lugo needs so he can get the stop.
Beautiful 1-2.
Pick his shots. The young man wants his first knockout. He has 1:50 to get it done.
He has to take into the fact that he dropped him with a body shot, so go right back downstairs.
If he wants that Subway KO bonus, still has another round after this one.
Shoulder roll by Lugo. Seems like Williams got his balance back. I don't think the ref's gonna call. Oh, he called that a knockdown.
Was a body shot.
Yeah, another body
Seems
shot.
like he was pushed down. Second knockdown of the round by Elijah Lugo.
He gets his
And the fight's
knockout.
over.
He gets the bonus money.
As he should. Huge congratulations to Elijah Lugo. He definitely earned this victory and this knockout.
Just earned his first knockout in the professional ranks. Elijah Lugo, proud father, giving him a hug.
He gets that off his chest. 3-1 knockout.
This is the Subway KO bonus. Williams is still in the corner feeling the effects of that body shot.
Yeah, he's breathing pretty hard.
Well, I was doing more pacing this time, but I was also Yeah.
Let's take a look at some highlights of this Subway KO.
Yeah, I don't know what he landed there, but that was a good body shot. Right hand to the midsection. It was almost like a straight right hook.
Well, he kind of walked right into it. That was just a beautifully timed shot by Lugo. And I'll be completely honest with you. I mean, he got the stoppage in the first round because he was going to the body early in the rounds and in the fight. I think that he really broke Williams down, and then once he realized that if he commits to the body, that he was going to get him out of here.
He did call it, saying that body shot will get him out of there.
Well, when you have somebody that's been shot and then comes back and becomes a professional boxer, I'm fairly certain that they would much rather get hit in the face than to the body.
Sure.
Oh, the whole thing was done. But no. Wow, that could have been a lot easier.
Now Williams is up and mobile.
All right, they're calling me that. Go.
And the fighters show love. All right, so let's make this official and send this up to Lupe Contreras.
Inside the OTX ring, referee Malik Waleed completes the count of 10 with official time of 1 minute 47 seconds of the fifth and penultimate round, declaring the winner by way of knockout and still undefeated, Elijah Kaboom!